welcome back to Cassie Amber. Today I wanted to do a quick little video on what happens when your unhealthy food cravings kick in. I think I take a little bit of a different approach to everyone else when this happens. I don't so much get upset about it or angry about it or restrict myself to the extreme. It should be something more that you question and try to learn more about yourself. So when I crave something unhealthy, I'll ask myself, or I'll try to figure out a healthy version first. So say if I'm craving something sweet, I'll try to make a raw slice using only whole food ingredients, or I'll make a smoothie with cacao powder so it's like a nice chocolate hit or something nice like that. And then if I still have those cravings, then I just allow myself to have that food, and then I sit there and enjoy it and think that my mind or body or both either wanted this food for a reason, and then the craving goes away and it stops having an unhealthy relationship with food and stops binging and stuff like that. So there's been a couple of occasions lately where I've just really been out of my normal character and had really weird cravings that I wouldn't usually have. So I craved, for like a few weeks, I was craving halloumi cheese, and I only eat cheese a few times a year. I've only eaten halloumi maybe 3 to 4 times in my life from what I remember. So I didn't know why I wanted that so bad. So I don't give in to those things straight away. But then I was at the supermarket and I bought myself some, and it's not something I would usually do because you know how I eat, but I was like, I just really want it and I don't know why. And I made it into some lunches and stuff like that, and I felt satisfied, and now the craving is gone and I'm like, that was really nice and that's all I needed, kind of thing. It was odd and I can't really explain it, but it stops you like becoming so obsessed with a food, like I can never have that again in my whole entire life. And it like allows you more food freedom and intuition. The second occasion was yesterday. I just really wanted KFC chips, and I haven't been to KFC since university, so it must have been about 4 or 5 years ago that I had KFC. And I thought about it, I've been wanting just some salty, greasy chips for days, and not like, I bought potatoes to make homemade ones, but I didn't want like nice oven baked ones with herbs. I just wanted like greasy, salty, fatty, oily, unhealthy chips. And I didn't know why, but I went through the KFC drive-thru after work yesterday and then like scoffed them in the car. And the thing that I want to tell you is that you don't need to feel this extreme guilt, like, oh my god, I ate so bad, I need to go and work this off and only eat salads for the next 3 days and go off on this big tangent. The key is to ask yourself questions. So ask yourself, why is it that I'm craving something so unhealthy? Maybe you're eating so healthy that your body wants a bit more fat, or maybe your body just wants a bit more sodium, and you can get that from, I had avocado for breakfast this morning, like you can get that from avocado, or have more nuts and seeds in your diet, or things like that. So there's other ways to go about it, and maybe add a little bit more salt to your food, because I've been low in sodium before somehow. But ask yourself questions. Am I really exhausted and this is like comfort food, or am I emotional when I'm finding comfort in the food, or am I hanging out with people who may be influencing my choices and the cravings that I have? So yeah, there's a few things that can go into it. So just sit down and ask yourself some questions and get to know yourself a little bit better. I'm feeling bloody exhausted at the moment. There's been 3 times in the last week or so where I've slept 10 hours, and I slept on the couch last night and I'm just exhausted because I've got so much on. So that it's about fixing the source of the problem, not like, oh, I shouldn't be having KFC chips. It's like, I really need to fit in some time for rest over the next few days, even though it's going to be busier than ever. But try to rest where I can. I need to have meals prepared ahead of time. I need to clean the room today and sort out my to-do list so my brain isn't so busy and cluttered, so that everything's in its place and I know exactly what I need to do. It's about altering those things, those other areas of your life, rather than focusing on the bad food that you may be craving. So yeah, I hope you like this little talk. I try to take a little bit of a different approach to health and nutrition and not be so extreme. It's more about being in tune with your body and asking yourself questions and figuring out appropriate solutions that are sustainable long term rather than beating yourself up. So yeah, have a wonderful day and thank you for watching.